They said I could flip it, watch me turn the dirt to diamonds, baby. Started on the block where the fiends get lost. Seen them chasing dragons, I was chasing balls. Mama worked 3 jobs with daddy, chased the pipe. I said never me, I'm getting money overnight. Corners got casualties, I got strategy. Turn their tragedy into my salary. Why they not enough? I'm stacking up every dollar that they blowing, I'm collecting wide. Rock bottom money has to come up. From the gutter to the penthouse, running and get high. I get paid, ain't no shame in my game. Rock bottom money, maybe everything. Rock bottom money, watch me escalate. From the pavement to the palace heavyweight. They still chasing, I'm already mad. Rock bottom money, never fade. Pharmacies on every block, that's the real estate. Pills moving faster than the food on dinner plates. I ain't pushing product, I'm too smart for that. But I own the buildings where the dealers handle that. Landlord status, why they lose their life. I'm collecting rent from everybody's vice. Cold game, but somebody gotta win. I chose power while they chose the medicine. Yeah, I seen the worst, had to get my first. Turn the curse into a purse, now I'm a hearse black. Rock bottom money, that's the come up. From the gutter to the penthouse, running, they get high, get paid, ain't no shame in my game. Rock bottom money made me everything. Rock bottom money, watch me escalate. From the pavement to the palace heavyweight. They still chasing, I'm already mad. Rock bottom money, never fade. Survival of the fittest on the streets. I just play the game, they can't compete. Rock bottom money, that's how a queen eat. Yeah. Used to climb up every day after school. Now I'm standing here alone, feeling like a fool. Remember when we built it with our father's nails? Mama called us down when the sun got pale. We was kings up there, planning out our lives. Talking about the women we would make our wives. You said you never leave, swore we never change. Now you doing time and I can't feel the same. This wood is rotten just like promises we made. 7 years gone by since we sat up in the shade. I carved our names deep in the eastern wall. You carved your girl's name, said you'd never fall.
Time moves different when you're young and free. That tree house taught me what we never be. Held our secrets, held our pain. Now it's just splinters in the rain.
Last I heard your mama sick, working at the store, same job she had when we was 10 years old, maybe more. I drive past sometimes, see the ladder hanging broken. All them plans we had, guess they went unspoken. You wrote me once from county, said you missed the view. Said you think about them days when the sky was blue. I wrote back, but you was transferred out of state. Now I'm left here wrestling with the weight of all we could've been if we had chose different. But the streets was calling, and we went and listened.
Time moves different when you're young and free. That tree house taught me what we never be. Held our secrets, held our pain. Now it's just splinters in the rain.
I got a son now, he's turning 6 next week. Sometimes I wonder what wisdom I should speak. Do I tell him about the homies that I lost, or do I lie about the price never meant she cost? I brought him here last Sunday, thought I'd show him where his daddy used to hide from the world up there. But he just looked at me and asked why so broke. And I ain't have an answer, I just stood there and choked. Look, maybe that's the lesson in these weatherboards, that nothing stays the same, not even sacred doors. We was brothers once, blood without the DNA. Now you just a name I mention when I pray. I forgive you for the things you had to do, and I hope somewhere inside you forgive me too. For moving on, for building something new, for leaving that old tree house and that old version of truth. Yeah. Time moves on, but I remember every laugh, every fight. Cold December, up in that tree house, that tree house. Yeah.
They thought they had me. Watch this.
Came from the dirt where they left me for dead, and now I'm counting paper crowns sitting on my head. Every scar, lesson, every loss was a test. While they was resting, I was grinding for the best. Told them I'd be something, they just laughed in my face. Now I'm lapping all these haters, different tax bracket, different space. Remember cold winters, no heat in the crib. Now my wrist so frozen, got them watching how I live. Never fold under pressure, that's the code that I keep. They was talking big while I was moving in the streets. Real recognize real, and they don't see themselves. I was stacking up my wealth while they was crying for help. I rose up, can't stop me now. Came from the bottom, made it here, look at me now. Rose up, they can't hold me down. Built from the struggle, wearing victory like a crown. Rose up, this is my town. Rose up, yeah. They want my spot, but they ain't built like me. Soft in the middle, more grit, you see. Talk is cheap in these streets, don't lie. I survived the storm while the weak ones die. Not talking bodies, talking dreams they kill. But I kept mine breathing, had the hunger, had the will. Every door that slammed, I kicked another one open. Every promise stayed broke, kept my own words spoken. Self-made, never wait for a handout. These diamonds on my neck represent what I'm about. Pain turned to power, fear turned to fuel. Now I make the rules, used to play the fool. Rose up, can't stop me now. Came from the bottom, made it here, look at me now. Rose up, they can't hold me down. Built from the struggle, wearing victory like a crown. Rose up, this is my town. Rose up, yeah. They can't break what's already been broken and rebuilt. I wear my battle scars with no shame, no guilt. Every setback set me up for this moment right here. I'm the proof that pain disappears when you persevere. From the bottom to the top, that's the only way I know. Rose up from the ashes, now watch me glow. They know, they know. babe. Let me tell you about this cloud. Every mark on my skin tells the truth you can't deny. Started with nothing but hunger and fire in my eye. They tried to break me down, told me stay in my place. Now I'm taking what's mine, got success in my face. Check the resume, paid dues on these streets. Why they slept on my grind, I was claiming my beats. I don't cry about the pain, I just wear it with pride. Every bruise, every fall, just proof that I tried. See, struggle ain't weakness when you make it through. It's the price of admission when you pursue what's true.
These scars make me stronger. Won't apologize no longer. I've earned every stripe on this path. Rose from the dirt to the map. These scars make me who I am. Built from the struggle, that's the plan.
Yeah, they want the glory, but they fear to fight. Want the crown, but they can't handle pressure in the night. I've been hungry, I've been broke, I've been counted out. Now I'm spitting pure power, that's what I'm about. To my sisters in the trenches holding their own ground. When the world tries to silence, make a thunderous sound. Every obstacle I conquer made me sharper, more wise. Every setback was a setup for this ultimate rise. So respect what I built with these callous hands. I'm a warrior queen, claiming all of my lands.
These scars make me stronger. Won't apologize no longer. I earned every stripe on this path. Rose from the dirt through the map. These scars make me who I am. Built from the struggle, that's the plan.
Look at me now, standing tall on my truth, living proof that the hustle bears fruit. Every lesson learned, every mountain I moved, this the evidence, nothing left to prove. Nothing else.